Hey friends, it's Riff from Kung Flo, and I am so excited to be able to show you a sword you will be spinning oh so very soon. Yeah, honestly, it's time, folks. It's those announcements that I've been talking about for decades now. So anyway, folks, here we go. So this is a regulation 7/8 inch blade, polycarbonate, aka bulletproof glass, aka can break stuff. Like, this is significant material. This is not a toy. So it's fun, but it's not a toy. So anyway, along the way, I learned that the mountain bike world came up with this thing, which is a lock-on clamp. And so that conveniently slides right over there. Oh, hey, look, a center mark. So I put my middle finger in there, get that exactly where I want it. Take out handy dandy Allen wrench here. And just tighten that down. And I have another one around. Same exact thing goes on this end. Now here's where it gets fun, folks. This is a flashlight you can find at any Home Depot. Husky brand, 80 lumen, virtually unbreakable. And man, these things are tough AF. I've been beating the, they've been handling the stress testing very well. So anyway, what's cool is that if you wrap, just a couple inches of electrical tape around this to give it a little thickness, and then you take something called an AC hose vent adapter, and I got this at Harbor Freight. You can get 2 of them for like $3. So that pops right on there, and then see how that just kind of sits there? Now, here comes the magic. That slides right in there. That slides right in there. And when you tighten this down, you now have something that does this. Victory. Yeah, and folks, I'm gonna do a whole clip on it later because there's so much like complex science in explaining to you why this is so important that this is lit up, but just it makes the spinning 40–50% better. So anyway, now I can grab this, which is a chair tip, and that just slides right on there, giving you a really great tip that is actually, the way it's built is perfect for shock absorbing, but also for highly kinetic, highly precise spinning. I'm so happy with this tip. Oh, by the way, you can get a pack of 4 of these at Home Depot for like $2.78, I think. So now, speaking of Home Depot, this is also a rubber chair cap leg thingy doodle. Technical term, Home Depot, that's how they're going to list it, that's how I'm going to say it. So, these are 3 washers. You know what washers are. They go right in there. And that goes there. And now that does that. Yeah. And so check it out, folks. I have been making my living with a fire sword since 2007. So, see how I cleverly got out of doing math there? Yeah, since 2007, and I messed it up on the grammar. So anyway, and I was making my living full-time with a fire sword. And so I have very demanding requisites of my tools. And this thing, folks, I am so happy about this. And it's so much better than where I thought the sword would be at this point had I gone the traditional route. This has so many features that I thought we weren't going to get to till next year, and they're already there. I'll explain more on that in the forum. So anyway, the cool thing about this sword is that with the exception of the blade, you can get all this stuff around you right now. I know there's lock-on grips at Walmart because I bought a set just to see if they worked, and they do. All of these grips with the lock-ons will work. The double lock-ons will work too. There's 1,012 ways that we can go with this and cross-customize and all that. It's just gonna be super fun. And so here's the cool thing. Because these parts are around you and because they're so available, you don't have to really wait for me to like bring in all these grips, which I'm gonna be doing, by the way, another story for a second. What I can do is start shipping you blades, and you can start building these and selling these for money. Yeah, I'm so excited about that because that's the whole point of this project. Like, it's not about me making maximized millions. It's about, okay, how do we build a company that all my friends can be in? And if you're a good person, you're my friend. So anyway, there's definitely going to be a market for these around Christmas time. I just feel like this is going to be a popular item. Oh, I didn't even speak about that. That was funny. So check this out. And it's back up. Yeah, so that flashlight in there is already drop rated to 30 feet because it's got that rubberized head, but this is bulletproof glass. Sorry, the whole internet just, he touched the blade. It's a contact sword, that's what it's designed to do. Yes. So anyway, this thing is just so incredibly tough. And there's so much I want to talk about, but I guess I should keep this clip somewhat short. Crap, he said it's 6:27. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this short now and dial down in later. But basically, I just wanted you to know that this exists, and that's how easy it is to assemble. So I'm just gonna be sending you kits. And so please get on the WayLighter pre-order list right now, because the sooner that list starts piling up, the more that I have resources to start bringing in all of these different parts, which you can, you know, if nothing else, just for the fun of spinning this. But then while you're spinning this, you're also getting in a workout. And so a lot of people are gonna want these, and I'm seeing a lot of my friends struggle right now. And I've realized that if everybody just buys their blades from me, and of course I'll give you the best ones at the best price, like it's just what I do, I'll be fine, I'll make a living. And then so everything else, we can just open up to almost open source, and people can just go nuts with this. And that's my hope. Okay, it's not about money, it's about getting people swords, because it's about Kung Flow. Okay, let's just go ahead and make this a long clip. Yeah, folks, I love this sword so much. And I'm so happy that it's shiny enough to, I think, hopefully draw you in to the training. Because that's the thing that I really want to share with you, is how to be able to do something at this level of precision and speed and function while also completely making up a speech as you're going along and then referencing said speech. Yeah, so anyway, there's a way that you can accelerate the performance of your brain through your body. And that's what Kung Flow does. But even more importantly, there's a way to accelerate the functions of your brain through your body. And then once you start that self-amplifying feedback loop happening, you start getting really, really just unbelievably so much more coordinated, so much more kinetically intelligent. And here's the thing, folks. What I'm doing right now is cable crossovers at the gym. And when I torque this thing, that's fast twitch muscle fiber firing off with load. And so I'm putting on muscle while having fun. That is the key to physical fitness. If you are having fun and it is actually athletic, you are going to get in better shape. That's just how that works. And the whole time that all that is happening, you'll also be downloading a mental fitness program that I've spent the last 15 years writing, honing, perfecting, grinding, and that's what I'm excited about. And the reason why I'm excited about it is because people are using it to end drug addictions and heal PTSD and empower up and just generally recover from this crazy, crazy reality we currently exist in. So folks, I'm going to do something I'm not good at, and I'm just going to directly say, hey, would you please ding the PayPals, whether best thing is just to get on the WayLighter pre-order list. Folks, I can just send you kits. Yep, there's no factory. I send you kits, you assemble this at home. Boom, bam, you have one of these, and you can take it apart and assemble it yourself. I have a feeling some of you will appreciate that process. If you are one of those people, I would make a whole day of it. Set it up like surgery, maybe have a party, I don't know, have a bunch of people order, and then you put them together. Also, folks, in the near future, as soon as we get going here, I will be able to bring in all kinds of different grips that I've looked at all throughout the interwebs and found the good ones. And so the more that this list loads up, the more that I have capital to start making this happen. And folks, oh, this was the whole point of this clip. I'm glad it went long. My goal, my personal goal, 100%, I want to get as many of these swords actualized and into America by Christmas as possible. Yeah, because this is, folks, one of the things that this is designed to do is represent integrity. Yeah, this is a good guy identifier. And by guy, I'm using the all-encompassing Southern California dude speak. Guy. Good person identifier. Superhero status shower. You know, you guys come up with it, but anyway, that's what it's supposed to do. And it works, because if you think about the unnamed movie that this references somewhat, and then the thing that predates them with the fiery light swords, angels, both of those archetypes are so honorable and well-loved and well-respected that the second you show up holding this, they automatically ascribe that to you. And if you're holding this, please be that person. Yeah, if you're not somebody who identifies with the unnamed guys, persons, UPIs, and also, you know, with a more of an angelic rather than even neutral presence, that's who I hope buy the sword. Because what you'll find is that when you light one up in public, people will just flock to you. They'll be like, whoa, what is that? Let me hold that. And then you can say, here, hold this one. And they're like, I love this. I'm not letting go of it. And you're like, cool, PayPal me $99. And they're like, really? Yeah, it's that easy. There, boom, you're up 99 bucks. And you have a new friend who has a new light sword that you can borrow. Yeah, so anyway, that's the model I'm building. And the cool thing is, if I don't need any sort of warranty, repair, return, quality control, anything like that, like if you guys just take that on, because here's the thing, let's say the light breaks. Of course it didn't. You just seriously, you take it down to Home Depot and they'll give you another one for free. Okay, so if you guys are like, hey, everything, like, the moves are cool, but everything looks a little raggedy, transparency is where we're at. However, if we do it this way organically together, I will control all the votes. All the votes. And so that's good because, again, I'm not trying to make as much money. I'm trying to get you as cool a sword as possible for the best price. And even more so, I want you to make money with this sword. There was the other thing. That's why we're doing this long clip. You can make $150 an hour counseling kids that no one else can get through. They're called rich kids who grew up with really amazing video games and they don't respond to reality. You work with those kids, charge their parents a lot, because you're the one who actually gets through because you showed up and could do that. Yeah, and think about this. People all over America are already paying $200 an hour for a guy to show up in a bathrobe and wave a plastic sword around and not really know what he's talking about because this is one of 10 characters he plays, versus you who lives this whole entire lifestyle and has this really incredible sword show that impresses their kids. You snap off said set, make it rock, and then you proceed to teach them how to do what you just did. And you'll have a blast the whole time. Like, people spend thousands of dollars on cosplay just to look good enough to get people to take photos with them. Let's be honest. That's thunder. Man, who did I just piss off on Instagram? Alright. Come at me, bro. I just assumed someone's bronus. Alright, so, yeah, it's been a long day, folks. So, it's been a long clip, too. So, anyway, folks, I just want you to know that I've seen a progression happening with skateboarding in 1983, and especially snowboarding in 1987, which was super early. My first board had metal fins, if that means anything to you. Yeah, that's how old school it was. And there's a community called the Flow Arts community, and I would highly suggest that I end this clip and you go Google the Flow Arts community so you can see what that's all about, because it's a bunch of people who just like spinning stuff. And they're so smart and so kind and so cool. And so we can take this Flow Arts, this spinning thing, and turn it into the next skateboarding size lifestyle sport. And a lot of people will get really handsomely rewarding careers doing what they love. That's my goal with this project. Okay. Did we get it?